So today I am bringing you guys this brow routine. I hope you guys really like it. It's a brow tutorial with a couple of products that are very inexpensive, and I can't wait to share it with you. It makes them look laminated, and this is how I do it at home. So follow along if you want to learn my brow routine. I go ahead and go in with this e.l.f. brow gel, and it looks like this. This is what the inside looks like. It's just a clear brow gel. I do go in and use this brush that e.l.f. has with this brow gel, and it has this little flat metal end to it. I just go in and I take some of that product out. And I just go in and rub it into the brows a little bit on each side. And then I kind of flatten the product. I take the spoolie side. I just go ahead and I brush that up. Because we don't want the hairs to look like we just got electrocuted, we're going to brush the hairs upward at an angle and then bring them down. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that for you. I just brush them through, kind of angling them. So you see how I'm going this way rather than up. The front you can kind of go upward, but right here you really want to angle. Let me show you what straight up looks like. See, so this is what we don't want. We want to start with something like this. So brush them at an angle. That same brush. Just kind of. And then personally, I like to go back in and make sure that things are nice and defined. And I like to go in with this little Kosas brow brush. And to me, this one's just a little bit more precise. So I go in and I just clean up the tops. We are not done yet. We are going to make sure that these are a lot more clean and more defined. And we're going to go in with concealer to be cleaning them up and carving them out. Now for my concealer of choice, I like to go in with this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I love to carve out my brows with this because I feel like it doesn't leave any chunkiness under the brows. So I really like this one. It's nice and thin and full coverage. I always have a little metal palette on me and I like to just apply a little bit on there, and that's kind of what I'll use to go in and clean my brows with. To clean my brows, I like to go in with a brush that is a little bit more flat. This one is from Morphe. I do have a pro tip for you. If your brush is like mine, where it's just not as flat and it has some of those little hairs that are sticking out on the sides, you can always use your lash glue. I'm going to go in with my Duo glue. So you'll basically apply some of your lash glue to the brush. You'll go into your brush and you're going to pinch the top and pull like that. So you're going to pinch and pull, and this works for cut creases or just to get it really, really nice and flat. And then look at, none of the hairs are sticking out anymore. And it still works perfectly and it washes out perfectly. So definitely try this tip out if you need your brush to be a little bit more flatter. Start outlining right under that brow. And start dragging some of that product down. Okay, so now that you cleaned your brow, you should have something like this. Then you're going to go in with a more fluffier brush. And then you're just going to want to blend out all of that concealer that you applied. For my final step, this is optional, but if you have less of a fuller brow than I do or something like I have, then it's really nice to go in with some extra color because sometimes our brows can look a little bit washed out like in photos. So the product that I like to utilize next is this Brow Blade by Urban Decay. It has a pencil side that you can use. Also has a pen side that you can use, and I like to go ahead and use this pen. It has the nicest little brush tip. I like to just go in and do little tiny brow hair strokes. I like to add some to the tail and then especially the front because my brows are a little lighter up in the front. So once I've done that, I do like to go in with the brow pencil side and just fill in a little bit of the front. So I like to do little tiny hair-like strokes. This is how I like to get that laminated brow look without making them look too electrocuted like. And there you have it, you guys. This is my brow routine. Let me know if you guys try it. You are all set to go in with your base and your eyeshadow. Let me know if you try it, if you like it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.